And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. To throw, it's back. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it second and short. They mix it up with a run. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown. It's incomplete.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air. It's back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They grab the early lead. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern to this defense. They built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down just short of Marco on that play. Good job by the... to prevent the first down.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that ball. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Miami offense back out of the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. He finds some space to the 25. Here he goes. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Looking to pass. It's back. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down there. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Canes line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and a quick throw falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Grabbed by the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Arkansas, 0. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the option play here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. It's Green. Looking for the wideout. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Arkansas, 0. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. The Razorbacks come to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Beck. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the 1st down. Let's move the sticks.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
The Hurricanes come to the line with first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down and goal upcoming. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Miami. Still go answer for this offensive machine.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
21, Arkansas, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Heckler made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Now it's second down here. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. Breaks free. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Green. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. He keeps it on the design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the all-important extra point.
For the extra point.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.
That means the score, Miami 21, Arkansas 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Back to pass. It's back. On the run here, lets it go. Looks the grab. It's Daniels. Tackle is made. It's a sure gain, well short of the mark.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Important second down play coming up. On the move now. Took contact on the throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that third down conversion.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receivers past the marker. Did a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Miami 21, Arkansas 7.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Design quarterback run. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back. It's Green. He escapes the pocket. The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Carney. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They couldn't stop him there. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the PAT is good.
Miami 28, Arkansas 14.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Breaks into the clear. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety, just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Miami 35, Arkansas 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team brings down the return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He's going to pull it down and run.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Green. Caught near the sticks, it's Anthony. and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Fights off a defender. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands. It's Brown. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Razorbacks are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy is as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Pressure is coming. Tight end makes the grab. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Beck. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Can't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. He just missed him.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's back. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, but he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming in.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's another deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Fletcher. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Sticking with the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Canes will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. On 4th down, the punter sends it away. Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The comeback is on. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line takes it all the way to the house.
I just love to see return and get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
Coach decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Beck. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Grinding away with a running game. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run it. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 on the drive back.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.